I'm Jen and I'm a teaching naturalist at the Retzer Nature Center in Waukesha County. Thanks for tuning in to another virtual Earth Day environmental education session. I want to spend a few minutes in this session talking about native plants and why they're important. And because it's spring, I wanted to focus on native spring ephemerals. So come along with me and let's see what's out there. So first of all, what is a spring ephemeral? Spring ephemerals are these pretty little woodland flowers like this round-lobed hepatica here. And they're among the first plants to emerge in the spring and the first to flower. And they need to put all of their energy into blooming, and they need to do it before the trees leaf out and outcompete the flower for sunlight. So I found a patch of May apples here at Nashotah Park, and May apples are native to Wisconsin. What does native mean exactly in regard to plants? Native plants are plants that are indigenous to a region, and in North America, those plants that have existed before European settlement about 200 years ago are considered native. So in other words, the plants that have been around before the settlers came and altered the landscape and introduced the non-native plants are considered native. So why are plants so important, not only to our parks, but in our yards and gardens as well? For one, native plants provide food and shelter for wildlife. So by planting native plants, you can support entire food webs. Insects eat plants, insects then eat other insects that eat the plants, that in turn feed birds, bats, small mammals, fish, and on up the food chain. Second, native plants are adapted to the local climate and soil conditions, so they don't require the fertilizer and pesticide that non-native plants do, and they require less water, and their root systems help prevent soil erosion, which can significantly reduce runoff and consequently flooding. Third, native plants also reduce air pollution. For one, native plants remove carbon from the air, but they also require less care in the way of mowing and other methods that require the burning of fossil fuels. And lastly, native plants are beautiful. Just imagine the Virginia bluebell and trillium and bloodwort and all the other spring ephemeral species that will be covering our forest floors in another week or so.